Welcome to a new weekly recap. As you can see, not in the like usual environment because, as mentioned last week's weekly recap, I moved to Bali again over during last week on Tuesday. I've been here like for 4 months as well during last year from October till February, so the beginning of February, so 4 months in total. And yeah, usually that was a really special period for me. And yeah, I start to know myself during those periods and start to yeah confront myself multiple times during that period. You can watch back the videos back in that time to get a better view on that. But yeah, for me personally, Bali has been great. Even though, as mentioned, I really also confronted myself here. But especially during the winters, it's for me in the phase which I'm in right now, and on my current age, it's like a good place to be. And yeah, that's basically why I traveled here. And honestly, it's a great move. Especially in the beginning, it was kind of uncomfortable. Right now, I'm almost perfectly in my routine, and yeah, it's time to lock in completely and then crush it from there. Since yeah, you can set up such a good routine in here, over here with like great food. There are like such great gyms in here, and everything is so convenient. We, for example, have someone taking care of the house, like so, which is not that special, but she's also like, for example, preparing food for us like 2 or 3 times a day. You can order in or dine out whenever you want, and yeah, that makes it so convenient since you can just focus only on work. And yeah, besides, as mentioned, like the gyms are great, actually amazing, and the food is amazing. So yeah, there, but you can just lock in on your routine, which is what I like right now about Bali. But I will also come back in a bit about the downsides. Honestly, I really also feel a bit uncomfortable about the upcoming event, the upcoming Capital Club event. Even though I know this is like exactly what I need again. Uh, yeah, just like as well, this Bali trip is, and combined to the trip to Australia and Dubai, which I will be heading to yeah, during the upcoming months. But yeah, that event, I know, yeah, such that environment will definitely help me um, to go to new level, elevate to new levels, meet new people, and I'm really sure that with the right intentions, that will open a lot of new doors for me. But I will dive deeper into that in upcoming weekly recap. I think since it is not upcoming weekend, but the weekend afterwards. So yeah, you will hear me talking and referring towards that event as well during the upcoming weekly recaps. On the other way around, one or the other way around, I move out to my hometown, of course, and I have to get my shit together, like both personally and financially, as mentioned. Which is why I think Bali also is a great move, or just as in general, moving out of your hometown is a great thing to do. It will really push you to make sure that you can take care of yourself and as mentioned, both financially and personally. So that's what it did for me. Even though Bali is not that expensive, like I have my friends here, I know everything. Uh, so yeah, I have nothing to complain, and it is actually pretty comfortable, especially yeah for being that far from home. Since what I did just explained, I have all those things in here. So um, yeah, I think it's just the right thing for me right now. However, after my Bali trip, I also uh, probably will travel alone again afterwards. After I've been in the Netherlands for a couple months, or at least as long as I have to be there due to business situations. Uh, yeah, just then boost the comfort zone again. But we'll see about that, of course. And yeah, we'll talk about that more often as well in the upcoming months, since we are right now talking about like the beginning of February, or even in January, or even February, depending as well, again, how long the business will take. Honestly, I feel really grateful about last week. I had the privilege to fly business class. I said goodbye, yeah, to my amazing family, and that made me realize how grateful I am for them. when I call them, like my mom, my dad, and my sister, how grateful I am to have them around. They do basically everything for me and support me within every part of my life. And yeah, going away from them again makes you realize that and appreciate them more. And I think that's the other way around as well. Another pro, I think, of moving out. Another reason, another good thing. Yeah, besides that, I also arrived here safely and see how blessed I am. Well, yeah, of course, when you see other sides of the world, I'm like coming from a first world country, and yeah, actually, when I was born, I was already ahead of so much of the people, and I've always realized that. But and also try to take, uh, yeah, try to profit from it and try to take advantage of it. Try to utilize my position, which I will come back to in a bit as well. But even though, yeah, when you are here, you again realize how blessed you are, and yeah, I will come back to this in a bit as well in the weekly inside or inside of the week. Then, business wise, as mentioned last week, we are stabilizing right now really well for the project. I'm so happy and I'm grateful about this. We have been able to cross the 100 orders benchmark, and basically within 3 weeks, we have been stabilizing from basically zero to like 20 to 30 orders a week, which is absolutely amazing. Um, yeah, CPA is like decreasing every week, and hereby the feedback loop is working at a good speed, and we are making like crazy improvements each and every week. And this is exactly what I was hoping for, and I also feel really grateful about how this went. And from here, I can just move on and see what the next steps will be, and move step by step and keep placing one foot in front of the other. And then I think the potential is honestly unlimited when it comes to this project. I will dive deeper into this as well in the video, which I want to record the upcoming week the series Road to Nine Figures. Uh, but the main constraint right now is the backend. Yeah, I think otherwise we would have been able to scale a bit harder. But yeah, since we have to process all those orders, both the stylist team and also we have to pack the orders ourselves right now. That's like one of the main constraints. But besides that, I barely have any data on what I earn per order, like I mentioned this multiple times. But I still have to figure that out as well. So it will be great to stabilize on this volume for the rest of September, and then I'll come back to that in a bit as well. But I will be hiring a new stylist. I'll be hiring a VA who will help us with the backend processes as well. And by doing so, we will be able to handle a bigger volume and make the feedback loop even going on a higher speed before we will make like the big move in the beginning of next year. As soon as I will be back in the Netherlands, which will be to move to a fulfillment center in the Netherlands. Talked about that so many times, but I can't wait to make that move. But a lot of work to do in the meantime, so let's not talk about that too much. When it comes to the dropshipping, honestly, that's been really, really difficult. I don't know exactly what I want and what the right moves will be here. The results have been like worse over the last 2 weeks, and I'm facing a lot of difficulties with both the photos and the supply of the products, and thereby monetizing the brand, basically what my plan was. And this made me think what the best move will be here. And this is right now one of the most important bottlenecks overall. um, I have to decide how to move on here, which for sure I will do. So yeah, we'll keep you updated of course about this, but this is an important decision which I have to make. um, but the right moves will be there. Then the lesson of the week is, as mentioned, how grateful I am that specifically I have ownership of my life, and that I'm responsible for the situation which I'm in right now, and also I have the ability to be responsible for my future situation. And for example, I've been like working for like 4 to 5 hours, just for an example, after I came back from padel with some friends, and it's like a Sunday night, right? And just getting in some work since I know that that's like helping me to get closer to my goals and being able to have like the ability to decide where you'll be going yourself and have the ability to move that around. I think it's such a blessing. And even though not everyone like is taking advantage of it or is using that opportunity, that's also okay. But I decided at a pretty young age that yeah, I would love to take that opportunity and want to use the blessed situation which I'm in, um, and make the best out of my life. And I'm honestly so grateful for how I can do this and situation from which I started, like my starting point. I started with such a big advantage, and I want to use that to make the best of it, right? So it's one of the insights of last week. When it comes to next week, there will be like a lot of things going on the business side. I will launch new content, shape, like professionalize the routine even more. Important decisions as mentioned for the dropshipping side. Create new content as well on Tuesday in the studio here. Hire process of a new stylist, and last but not least, also hire a VA for the long-term project. So in short, like a crazy week coming up with a lot of great moves, as mentioned, like the feedback loop is like running at high speed, and I constantly see, okay, we have to change this and this. We are making really big steps, and as mentioned, one of the biggest constraints right now is as well as the dropshipping part. So I have to make important decisions about that, on where to go and how we can, most conveniently move there. So I will also come back to that in upcoming weekly recap. We have already crossed midnight, so yeah, it also really is time to go to sleep. Um, and yeah, with that being said, I think I wrapped up another great weekly recap. And also I want to check what I can do to improve the videos and professionalize these. So that's also something which I will look into over the upcoming week. Exciting things. Can't wait to dive into that and see how it will figure out. And then I will see you again, I think, in the new like Road to Nine Figures episode, which I hopefully will be able to record upcoming week. See you there. Thank you for watching. Ciao, ciao.